part 2 of Enan63's 2025 video game ranking. So, anyways, the next game now we have after this is part 1/6 finish is 10-second Ninja X and Post Void. So I paired these two games up because of how very similar these games had, like in terms of their gameplay loop and stuff. So Post Void, I couldn't really, let's say, enjoy this honestly because it was kind of a bit too much seizure and stuff. No, I don't have Espoli. Don't worry, guys. My eyes are perfectly fine. I was able to pretty much play through this game. I was able to play through this game and stuff, but I couldn't really get to the end honestly because it really wasn't just a game I enjoy in my opinion because of just how in eye seizure this was. So I really wanted to rest my eyes and give my eyes a break and stuff like that. So if I can find it though, Post Void, here it is. I wanted to give my eyes a rest because no thank you, man. Like this was just too much, man, for me because I couldn't really handle it. But yeah, overall it's a great game, but I'm not really gonna bother to play it anymore after this because I really just could not get myself into just almost finishing it. I was at Act 3, but I just quit after that because it was just way too much, man. But yeah, again, it's fine, but I don't really want to play it anymore. I really just kind of want to forget about this game and stuff. I still put it higher because it has some detail and lore to it. Now, next one being 10-second Ninja X and stuff. I'm sorry for my hiccup there. But 10-second Ninja X is the next game I'm looking at and stuff. Now, this one I actually really enjoy for its simple mechanic and stuff. How you have this whole time gimmick and stuff. But the reason why I'm putting it very low and stuff is because of one thing. It's because this game, for whatever reason, decides to keep giving me this Game Maker Studio 2 pop-up. And I'm not sure like what's wrong with it, but I couldn't really finish this game because of that issue itself. So I had to pretty much also quit this game and just return to playing from it. So yeah. Couldn't unfortunately finish it because of this whole odd time giving that kept happening and stuff. Sorry, the Game Maker Studio 2 pop-up that kept happening and stuff. So, not sure what was that all about, but whatever. I'm just gonna just move on from this. But it was still a great game. I still enjoyed it. Just the time gimmick, just the whole Game Maker Studio pop-up was just getting annoying and stuff. So I couldn't finish it. Next one being Drag X Drive and stuff. Well, this game, pretty much, like I said, it was okay, but it really sort of lacked it, honestly. I don't think it's not something I will play again, because it sort of kind of exists and stuff. But, yeah, I played through it. I thought it was really fun, but I'm probably just not even going to really bother to play it again. Also, I don't know why is this game on Android or something. I'm not sure, but yeah. Drag X Drive, that's basically it. Next one being Contra 1 for the arcade and stuff. So for this game, which was Contra 1 for the arcade, it was basically really fun. I enjoyed it. But compared to the NES, it was sort of a bit janky and stuff. So now the next game after that, ironically, is Contra 2 the arcade, which to me is... no, not Contra 12, sorry. Contra 2 the arcade, which is slightly a bit more better. I'll give it that. But it still suffered a bit of jankiness and stuff that the first Contra 1 arcade game have. But it was fine, but the NES version is superior for having an extra level. Now, next one is being, of course, this is now a ROM hack and stuff, Super Mario World, the Summer Hack, which was, where was that? I don't know where it was, but you can see right here, my video showed up and stuff, but this was the Summer Hack I played, and it was pretty quick and stuff, and I had some fun, but honestly, it's just, whatever and stuff. Again, I only put it high because, again, it's a Super Mario World ROM hack and stuff, and I'm used to Super Mario, and Super Mario's my favorite game, so I'm sorry if I have bias there. Next up being Toothpaste World. Now, this one, thankfully, actually has much more effort put into it, because it really feels like an old classic, Super Mario World ROM hack and stuff, with the only difference being is that, it actually feels like it was made with a lot of effort put into it, and I really enjoyed it, and definitely enjoyed it. And the thing I put it even higher, honestly, it's because this was someone's first Super Mario ROM hack, and it was just mind blowing me, honestly, because it really felt like a really good Super Mario ROM hack, and it felt like an experiment Super Mario ROM hack when someone first made it. So yeah, I really liked it for its classic nostalgia 2007 vibe for it. Okay, so do you remember back in the first part I said that there was a game that I wasn't going to include and stuff that makes it 165 games I finished? This game being the Mario Paint, but I didn't play on the original SNES on the emulator. No, I played it on the Nintendo Switch 2 and stuff. This is the Nintendo Switch 2 edition that comes with that whole mouse Joy-Con and stuff. As you can see from the console, there's a mouse Joy-Con that you can use for these two. But I didn't really include it in because, well, number one because I didn't really, there was really no objective here. It's basically just draw, and there's really nothing to do unless you want to draw or do other activity. But I don't include it honestly because because I didn't really like finish it, so I don't know if I include that. Next one being my friend Petro, and I really enjoy this game honestly, but I had to quit playing this one because, well, the problem is that this game also kept lagging too much on my PC and stuff, and it was getting very tiring and stuff because I wasn't really enjoying like the lag and stuff. It was like the lag and stuff because it was just getting like very like really annoying and stuff. So that's why. That's why. So yeah. So yeah, that's basically it. But I still love this game. I still think it was fun with the whole time slowdown mechanic and stuff. And yeah, I enjoyed it, but I'm not going to play it again because of how laggy it was and stuff. And I had to cancel my playthrough of it. But I still enjoyed having fun. Next one, me and my Pepper Grinder, another game I sadly had to cancel and stuff, despite me really enjoying it. But the reason why I had to quit playing through Pepper Grinder and stuff, no, not the product, I'm talking about the game, sorry. I don't know why Google keeps taking me to the Pepper Grinder, but I mean the game. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoy this also, but I can't really didn't really got a chance to finish it because it was just like, you know, very hard to control the drill. And the third world, the ice world, was just way too much in difficulty in my opinion. Like, it was a massive increase, and I didn't, unfortunately, sadly, couldn't have a chance to just fully enjoy it, unfortunately, and I had to quit playing and stuff, which was sad because I love World 1 and World 2, but when I got to World 3, it became way too much in my opinion. The ice physics combined with the odd, like, drill mechanic. In the end, it's a skill issue on my part, and I have to get good and stuff. But I don't know. I just can't really get myself back into playing it, especially since other games were coming out and stuff, and that's why. I still love it though, but I just couldn't get my chance to finish it. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, that's basically it. So now. So yeah, but I still enjoyed it and stuff, but I just don't want to finish it again. Again, it's a skill issue on my part, and I agree with that. I probably have to, you know, get good at the stages, but I really couldn't because I had other games that were coming out, and I wanted to let's play them and stuff. Next up being the two winter season games, which are basically some more ROM hacks also, so winter season 1 and stuff. So, this one is a pretty short More ROM hack, but it's really just 7 levels. It's fine, but it really shows its age, honestly. Now, Winter Season 2, on the other hand, now this is a massive, what I call a massive, giant, huge improvement over the first one. It feels more varied, and it definitely just feels more smoother and stuff, and yeah. Just a good example of a sequel, just, you know, done right, in my opinion. The only thing, though, I do admit, though, is I do think, what was I going to say? Crap, I forgot. Okay, never mind. I remember what I was going to say. It's basically that I think the final stage was a bit too much in difficulty. Maybe it's a skill issue, but it was definitely getting a bit exhausting. But I still enjoyed it, and I still had fun with it. Next one being 20XX, and unfortunately, like I said, this was another game I had to also quit playing and stuff. Oh yeah, also, before I do, let me showcase the games that, you know, I had to quit playing and stuff here, which was my friend Petro and Pepper Grinder, so if you want to know what it looks like on Steam. I know a lot of people have Steam and stuff, but just wanted to showcase my playthrough hours and stuff. But if I could find it, where is it? It must be here somewhere. My friend Petro. Oh boy, there's a lot of games I got. I have a huge, massive backlog. Okay, I see it. My friend Petro, of course, 23 hours and stuff, but it kept lagging too much and I couldn't just handle it anymore. And now for Pepper Grinder. Here it is, 10 hours and stuff, because I gave up on the third world and stuff. And yeah, so now the next game is 20XX, and I sadly had to quit this game because of one thing and stuff. Now I still think this game is so amazing and it deserves the praise it gets, but unfortunately I couldn't really enjoy it because of the whole randomizer stage gimmick it was going for. I prefer a stage by stage, world by world, just a linear or a non. But even when it's a non-linear structure, like maybe something like Hollow Knight Silk Song or something, it's still generally still a linear game because it's still going by a world by world structure. I'm not really into this like random stage order and stuff with the roguelike, which I can understand it, but I don't really like it. I just prefer my regular, stage one, the stage, final stage, order and stuff like Mario, Sonic, Mega Man, and Castlevania and stuff. So yeah, it's still a great game. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it, but I won't really play it again and stuff because of that. Next up being Super Kiwi 64. This was a game I finished and stuff, and I absolutely loved it because of its fun and quirky, 3D platforming segments and stuff that were really fun. Just to move around and stuff. Super Kiwi 64. This was an absolutely great game and a huge recommend, honestly, because of just how much fun it was. Just the platforming felt fun. I loved collecting the coins, and it just was so fun to control the character and just have a great time, honestly. And really, I overall loved it. Loved it. And the fact it's really cheap, honestly, like, just, what the heck, man? It's so crazy. But yeah, it's just $3, and it's such a fun experiment. Such a fun, cute, adorable experiment, honestly, and I really love it. So yeah, plus the bird is really cute. I love him. Yeah, so fun 3D platforming. Give it a shot, honestly, and yeah. Alright, anyway, so next game we have after that is Froggo's Adventure, Verta Adventure. I think this might be a sequel, since I do know there was another Froggo game or something, but is it a sequel? No, I don't think so. Okay, so I don't think it is a sequel. But Froggo's Adventure, this was another game I really enjoyed, honestly, and I really had a lot of fun playing and stuff because it's a nice, fun, short 2D platforming experiments and stuff. Let me close that out. It's a nice, fun 2D platformer I had, and yeah, it was really enjoyable. And you know me, I love me some good old 2D platformer video games and stuff. And yeah, so if I go to it, Froggo, there it is, Froggo Adventure, and I enjoyed it and stuff. And yeah, I only got one achievement, which I finished the game and stuff, but it was overall really enjoyable experience, and I had a really fun time, honestly. So yeah. It was a cute, fun 2D platforming, and yeah, it was just short but fun and straight to the point. And sometimes, you kind of need a short game and, a short, nice, fun 2D platforming game. So, short and simple, loved it. So anyways, next game being on the list is Glow. Glow is a Super Mario Run hack again, and I really love this hack for its distinctive, unique art style it was going for. And I gotta say, wow, what a really great art style I really loved. It was a nice change of pace, refreshing art style from the usual Super Mario Run hack art style. But yeah, I definitely loved it, honestly. And yeah, I forgot to comment on this hack. Wait, no, I think there might be a version history. No, there isn't. Okay. Well, I think I don't think I forgot to comment and stuff, but it was a great Super Mario Run hack, and I loved it. And yeah. So yeah, a great Super Mario Run hack, enjoyed it, and yeah. And definitely a must play and stuff, and definitely recommend you give Glow a chance. It's really fun, love the unique art style it goes for, and yeah. Next up being Enan63's, which is a fun 3D platforming video game I also enjoyed. Which is right here. So it was a fun 3D platforming. It was pretty, similar with Froggo's Adventure, which was a short 2D platforming. This is a cute 3D platforming game and stuff that recreates the, PS1, Sega Saturn era and stuff. And it's really nice. I really enjoyed it, honestly. It has a distinct, unique art style, like always, and it feels nice. Again, I won't really play it again because it's pretty short, but it was really fun and definitely worth checking out and stuff if I can find it, though. There it is. So yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, it was great and stuff, and yeah. But yeah, anyways, yeah, it was a great game and I enjoyed it and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, that was basically Lunacetet and stuff, and yeah. So next game after that is Tembo the Baddest Elephant. I sadly also had to quit playing this game because, well, no, I didn't. No, the reason why I quit it was really because I didn't really have enough time at the time and stuff. But this is a game I will be eventually wanting to return to because I really love this. But the thing I didn't really like though was the backtracking and having to look for certain like you have to like locate a bunch of people and stuff and in order to unlock the next stages. But man, it was really difficult, for me to continue because like it was a lot of people you had to fight and stuff. I still enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but it's just something I won't really play again anytime soon because maybe I will give it a chance, honestly, because I think finding the people is easy to get, but it just takes a bit of sadly it just took like can take an hour for me to find those people because some of those people that you have to find to unlock the next stage and boss fight is really hard in my opinion. So yeah, so if I could find it though. Tembo the Baddest Elephant. Find it here. Let me find it. Where is it? Do I have it? No, I think I have it. Sorry, okay, here it is. Tembo the Baddest Elephant, I played 33 hours and stuff, but I couldn't finish it, like I said, because you have to find a lot of civilian stuff, and it takes a long time to find them because it's really difficult and stuff, and it takes a while, so yeah. I still enjoyed it, but I'm just not really going to revisit it again, so yeah. But anyways, next one being the Four Heroes of a Great Land. This is another survival round hack and stuff. Of a Great Land stuff, which was right here. I definitely loved it, and I definitely enjoyed it and stuff. I'm not sure why it's a crossover between Lucky 2 and Proto Man, but yeah, I definitely enjoyed it, and I definitely enjoyed it and had fun with it, and I definitely got a chance to finish playing through it, and it was really enjoyable. I definitely enjoyed it, and I thought it was really good. I don't think it's something I won't go back to and stuff because, because it's like, due to it also being another short game and stuff, easy, to blast through in like 2 hours and stuff. But I still enjoy it. I had a great time with it. So yeah, it was a great survival ROM hack and enjoyed it and stuff, and apologize for the typo there. So yeah. So next up being, of course, which is the I don't know how to pronounce it, but it is the Bizza game, which is a fun, gorgeous, beautiful 2D platforming video game and stuff that was fun in terms of, gorgeous graphics, a rocky music, fun, amazing level design. The only reason why, once again, I'm putting it kind of a bit low, it's because it's very short and stuff. That's why. So, where is Bizza? It must be right here or somewhere. Where is it? What? Where is Bizza? Huh? Oh, never mind. Never mind. 19 hours. Almost want to get 100%, but no thanks. It's kind of not worth to get 100%. Because, it's a bit hard and you have to, do a lot of hard practice and stuff like on the hard mode and stuff. But other than that, though, I love the game. It was great. I love Bizza. It was overall a gorgeous, cute 2D platforming video game. Loved it. So, yeah. Okay, but anyways, next game after this is Haschen, which is another Survival Central ROM hack, which is a collab survival ROM hack and stuff, and yap and stuff. Now, I did actually originally play this in February 2024, but if you want to know what happened on that year and month, I still get angry and upset over it, but I lost my original YouTube channel, all my hard work progress. But thankfully, my new YouTube channel has been doing even more amazing now and stuff. I reached, of course, 1,000 subscribers and almost there to 100,000 views, but this basically hack what marked a bit of a, brings back some memory and stuff. Again, it's a great survival ROM hack and stuff. I enjoyed it, but again, it's still great. I still loved it though. But it's sad. I'm really sad that this game is kind of associated with that, memory and stuff. But that aside, though, it was a great survival ROM hack. It was fun and stuff, and I enjoyed it and stuff. Once again, it's just kind of short. That's why I still put it lower. The reason why I put it a bit higher than Bizza. Actually, no, I don't. I think I'm gonna put Bizza higher than Haschen. So let me fix this for a minute. Yeah, there we go. Makes sense. Moronic and then Bizita, and yeah. So next one being Castlevania 2. Now this one I think is much more higher than Bizita because of how impressive it was. Sorry, Castlevania 2 and stuff. This was impressive because of its dang visuals, especially its final boss against like Bowser Dracula. Like holy hell, man, what a great experience it was. And my comment here, but yeah, definitely amazing, and I loved it honestly. So yeah. So yeah, the final boss was impressive. That's why I put a bit more above than Bisatet because of just how amazing the final boss was. So yeah. But yeah, overall that was basically it. So yeah, so now next one after that we have Shinobi and Metroid. Ironically, I pair those two up because of course because how they kind of influenced the retro gaming scene. But for Shinobi for the Sega Master System, it was really fun and I enjoyed it and stuff. It was short and stuff, but it was kind of hard, and that one of the boss fights definitely gave me a lot of trouble. But it was still great, and I still enjoyed it. Although I think the music is kind of more okay, I guess it's kind of forgettable, but everything else was great. Now Metroid, sorry, Now, for Metroid on the Nintendo Entertainment System, this was a bit more better than Shinobi. It's more memorable, it has a bit more depth into it, and the music is definitely much more catchier and stuff. And I really enjoyed it, and yeah, it was a very important influence, the Metroidvania series, Metroidvania, and yeah, it was really great, and I loved it and stuff, and yeah, pretty much. So now, next one being, after those two, is Ridge Racer for the PS1. So, Ridge Racer 1, PlayStation 1. Here it was. I think it was one of the first PlayStation 1 games, I believe, but yeah. It was really fun. I love the racing and stuff, and the music just goes hard for no reason whatsoever. But yeah, I definitely loved it, and I definitely enjoyed it. It was a great game, and I had fun, and I definitely enjoyed it. And stuff, so yeah. But yeah, great game, and I definitely loved it, and stuff like that. So yeah, well, the music, it was pretty short, but it was fun. Next up being Puyo Puyo Tetris, match and stuff. Now, this is the first time I'm finally going to be showing a physical copy and stuff because, as you may know, I'm a guy who loves physical copies more than digital and stuff because physical for the win and stuff. That's all that I can say. But here it is, Puyo Puyo Tetris and stuff, 2S. I played it and I finished it and it was great. I loved it. I put it higher because it obviously has more effort put into it and stuff. And I enjoy it. So it's a great game. It came 5 years ago, but I loved it and I thought it was really fun though. I won't be playing this game again anytime soon, but it was fun. I'll remember it for being a fun, cute, adorable masterpiece. So yeah. Maybe I might play one match or something, but yeah. But great game. I loved it. Next up being both Super Mario Central, but holiday Super Mario ROM hacks. The Super Mario Central Thanksgiving hack and Halloween hack. So Thanksgiving hack, I love Thanksgiving decoration, and then Halloween hack, being a great fun Halloween stuff. Both are pretty similar and stuff, but they were both great, and I loved both of them. So yeah. So then after that, now Contra Operation C, the one on the Game Boy and stuff. So Operation C, here it is. So yeah, it was really great, and I loved it, and stuff like that, and it was fun, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, the Game Boy game, and yeah, it was a Game Boy, but it was really short and really fun. Next up being, of course, the original legendary Contra on the NES. And it holds up really well. It's really great. But time for its sequel, Super C Contra 2 on the NES was even better. I really loved it. It was better than the arcade. Had 2 extra stages, and I loved it even more. And the sound effects felt satisfying. And it was just fun, arcadey fun, from start to finish. And yeah. So that was Contra, and now that was officially part 2 out of 6 finished. So stay tuned for part 3.